Have you ever looked at your bank account at the end of the month and just wondered, where did it all go? You work hard, you earn decent money, but somehow building wealth feels like trying to catch smoke. In this video, I'm going to break down 10 of the most frequent money blunders that keep people stuck. We'll cover exactly what they are, why they're so damaging, and crucially, the simple, actionable steps you can take today to correct them. Ready to plug those leaks and take control? Let's dive in. Imagine trying to drive across the country without a map or GPS. Sounds stressful, maybe even impossible, right? Yet that's precisely how many of us navigate our financial lives. Money flows in, money flows out. Maybe you have a vague idea, but no real clarity. You end the month feeling anxious, wondering why there's nothing left, or maybe you just swipe the card and hope for the best. This lack of direction means money just disappears. This leads us to the foundational mistake, not having a budget or a spending plan. It's not about painful restriction, it's about awareness and intention. The fix. Start simple. Track your spending for 1 month. Use an app, a spreadsheet, even a notebook. See where your money actually goes. Then, give every dollar a job before the month begins. It's the GPS for your money. Think about trying to fill a bucket with a giant hole in the bottom. Frustrating, isn't it? That hole is high-interest debt, especially credit card debt. You make payments, but the interest charges are so high it feels like you're barely making a dent. That 18%, 22%, sometimes even 29% APR is actively working against you, draining your resources faster than you can replenish them. It keeps you trapped in a cycle. The mistake is ignoring or minimizing high-interest debt. Carrying this debt is like running a race with weights tied to your ankles. The fix. Make tackling high-interest debt a priority. List your debts, understand the interest rates, and consider strategies like the debt snowball or debt avalanche. Pay more than the minimum whenever possible. Life happens, right? The car breaks down, the boiler gives up, or unexpected medical bills arrive. When these inevitable surprises pop up, what's your go-to solution? For many, it's reaching for the credit card, taking out a high-interest loan, or derailing other financial goals. This creates stress and often pushes people deeper into debt, turning a small emergency into a major setback. This critical mistake is not having an emergency fund. This isn't an investment, it's financial insurance. The fix aims to save 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses in a separate, easily accessible savings account. Start small, even $500 or $1,000 makes a huge difference. Automate savings if you can. This fund gives you peace of mind and prevents small bumps from becoming financial crises. You finally got that raise or promotion? Congratulations. What's the first thing you think of doing? If your immediate thought is new car, bigger apartment, or more expensive hobbies, you might be falling into a common trap. As our income increases, it's natural for our spending to rise proportionally, sometimes even faster. We justify it. I deserve it. But soon find we're no better off financially than before the raise. This subtle mistake is lifestyle inflation. It prevents you from actually building wealth despite earning more. The fix. When you get a raise or bonus, make a conscious plan. Allocate a portion to enjoying life, but dedicate a significant chunk, ideally 50% or more of the increase, towards savings, investing, or debt payoff. Pay yourself first before upgrading your lifestyle. Scrolling online, that ad looks tempting, or you're at the checkout and those little items seem harmless. We're constantly bombarded with opportunities to spend. Clever marketing, social media pressure, or just boredom can lead to buying things we don't need and often didn't even want minutes before. These small unplanned purchases seem insignificant individually, but they add up dramatically over time, diverting money from our actual goals. The mistake is giving in to impulse spending. It's driven by emotion, not need. The fix: implement a waiting period for non-essential purchases over a certain amount, say $50. Wait 24 hours, 48 hours, or even a week. Often the urge will pass. Also, unsubscribe from tempting marketing emails and unfollow accounts that trigger spending. Stick to your shopping list. Think about planting a tree. When's the best time? 20 years ago. When's the second best time? Right now. Many people think I'll start saving/investing when I earn more, or I'll do it when I'm older, or it's too complicated. But they miss out on the most powerful force in wealth-building: compound interest. Time is your greatest asset. Waiting even a few years can mean missing out on tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in potential growth. The huge mistake is delaying saving and investing. Time lost is potential growth lost forever. The fix starts now, even if it's small. Automate contributions to a retirement account, like a 401k or IRA, or a brokerage account. Even $50 or $100 a month makes a difference thanks to compounding. Don't wait for the perfect time, just start. It's just a coffee, just a subscription, just a takeaway, right? We often dismiss small regular expenses as insignificant. That daily $5 coffee, the streaming services you barely use, the lunches out instead of packing one. While one instance won't break the bank, these seemingly minor costs bleed your budget dry over weeks, months, and years. A $5 daily habit is over $1,800 a year. This mistake is ignoring the Latte factor: small, recurring expenses. They add up significantly. The fix: review your bank statements or budget. Remember point 1, specifically looking for these small, frequent drains. Be honest, are they truly adding value? Could you cut back or find cheaper alternatives? Redirecting that money towards goals can be incredibly powerful. Does the thought of asking for a raise or haggling over a bill make you feel uncomfortable? Many people accept the first salary offer they get, never question increases on bills like cable or internet, or shy away from negotiating prices on large purchases. This aversion to negotiation can cost you dearly over your lifetime. Even a small salary increase compounds significantly over a career. Saving $20 a month on a bill is $240 a year. The mistake is failing to negotiate salaries, bills, and major purchases. You're potentially leaving money on the table. The fix: do your research. Know your worth in the job market. Call your service providers annually and ask for better rates or retention deals. Mentioning competitor offers helps. For big items, be prepared to negotiate politely. The worst they can say is no. Do terms like ETF, Roth IRA, asset allocation sound like a foreign language? The world of personal finance can seem intimidating. Faced with jargon and complexity, many people simply switch off. They avoid learning about investing, retirement planning, or even basic tax strategies. This lack of knowledge leads to fear, inaction, or reliance on potentially biased advice, ultimately hindering wealth creation. A critical mistake is financial illiteracy, or avoiding financial education. Ignorance is not bliss when it comes to money. The fix: commit to learning, one step at a time. Read reputable books or blogs, listen to podcasts, watch educational YouTube channels, like this one. Start with the basics that apply to you. You don't need to be an expert overnight, but continuous learning empowers you to make better decisions. See your neighbor's new car, your friend's lavish vacation photos on Instagram? Does it spark a little envy? In our hyper-connected world, it's easy to compare our lives and finances to others. This often leads to spending money we don't have on things we don't truly need, simply to project an image of success or belonging. We buy the bigger house, the fancier car, the designer clothes, often financed with debt, chasing external validation instead of building internal security. The final mistake is trying to keep up with the Joneses or comparison spending. It's a race you can't win, fueled by insecurity and debt. The fix: define your own values and financial goals, independent of what others are doing or showing. Practice gratitude for what you have. Limit exposure to social media triggers if needed. Focus on building a life that feels good, not just one that looks good. Financial peace is far more valuable than impressing others. So there you have it, 10 incredibly common money mistakes that could be holding you back. Thanks so much for watching. Take control, be intentional, and I'll see you in the next video.